is offering us the chance to win $1.4 million. All you have to do is go on a singular date with this woman named Tang. Why would anybody not take the deal? What's the freaking catch here? The catch is Tang is the girlfriend of the billionaire. This is getting so strange. Why does he want to pay a strong, muscular, burly man $1.4 million to take his girl out on a date?
What's the catch?
The catch is, he says, you can't. There is absolutely nothing you can do to make her want to go on a date with you. You could be an even richer billionaire, and Tang would still say no. This is how billionaire Bobo talks about his girlfriend.
At first, my girlfriend was not good enough for me because she was not a... But because she was persistent, I accepted, and I slowly started falling for her.
That's their love story. Also, Bobo and Tang are in an open relationship where only Bobo is open. Tang is closed, meaning Bobo the billionaire openly sleeps with other women and Tang is loyal. Because he likes having his woman at home that he says is stable, clean, and disease-free. And she gets no money out of their relationship. In the past 2 years, he has only ever spent $14,000 on her in allowance. And she will take some of that $14,000 and buy him luxury goods. Buy the billionaire luxury goods. People are trying. They're putting their whole backs into it. They want $1.4 million. The billionaire boyfriend is unfortunately right for a little while. So this bet is posted online by the billionaire. News breaks a little while later. Billionaire boy is pissed. His loyal, dedicated, does not have eyes for anybody else girlfriend, the mother of his children, has run away with $113 million. Bobby comes home from a long day of being a billionaire to the home that he shares with Tang. He lives with his girlfriend Tang, okay? He opens the door and Tang is standing there. She knows where he's been because she knows that he gets out of work at maybe, let's say, 6, 7 p.m. But now it's past midnight. She can probably smell the perfume on this man. What does she do? She asks him, why didn't you sleep with that woman? She says, why didn't you sleep with that woman? And Bobby looks annoyed. He said, I didn't succeed. How come? How come you didn't succeed? She's genuinely upset. And you know what that makes me think? Smart girl. She's like, I'm sick of seeing this man. He said that she just is obsessed with him going out and forking other women because his hotness should not be reserved just for her. What the actual fork is going on? First of all, what is going on inside that house? And second of all, why does this billionaire keep telling us about his personal life? Let me tell you. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a whole meme with Drake. It was Drake and hot sauce girl. As soon as Bobo is done basting the turkey, Bobo's leaving the bedroom. He's actually running out of the bedroom, balls in his hand, into the bathroom. He turns on the sink and starts aggressively rubbing his hands together, and there's something in between his hands, something very slimy, something that Bobo has been keeping over his turkey baster the entire time. The protective gear, the helmet, the reverse baby trap, if you will. He's rinsing his condom under the sink water. He's rinsing it in the sink, watching his DNA floaters just down the drain. Then he opens the toilet lid, flushes the whole helmet down the drain just for good measure. But this is Bobo's version of aftercare. The year is 2018. This is the year Chinese netizens find out Bobo's sinister secret plans. This billionaire has dark plans that he's been hiding with his girlfriend Tang. It's not just about dating and open relationships. It's crazy. It's dark. It's wild. It's straight out of a villain movie. But it all starts with a trend. There was a trend going viral on Chinese social media. It's just tripping and falling. Bobo decides to take part in this trend. The caption reads, "Scattered on the floor, my most precious things." There's kids lined up sitting around. One of the kids runs up to Bobo and they're like, "Baba!" And another kid runs up, "Baba! Baba!" But then suddenly, every single kid gets up and in unison almost goes, "Baba! Baba!" It starts running to him. All the kids. It looks like there's like 20 kids up in that bitch. And they're all the same age. None of them look related. By the way, most of them don't even look full Chinese. They look mixed. He's got 13 different kids. Same age, different features. He's the sperm donor, different mothers.
Whoa.
Only 2 of them are Tang's. 11 are not hers.
I thought he washes his condoms.
Oh, so he washes his unless he thinks you are worthy of being the mother of his 50 children. Now, Bobo's plan is to have 50 children. He actually grew up with little to nothing. He said the only way he was able to play video games growing up was because he worked a part-time job at an internet cafe. He gets noticed by a customer service rep that works for the gaming company that made this game, and he gets a job referral. Bobo leaves the internet cafe to go work at this gaming company. Our guy Bobo is a customer service rep, but he's thinking like a CEO. You know how sometimes jobs will ask you randomly for input on things and most people are like, yeah, no, everything's good. I love you so much. Bobo writes a 30-page document on how he thinks the game Westward Journey Online can be improved. 2 years later, the game is tanking. Nobody's playing anymore. There's way better games on the market. And they're like, you know what? That guy fucking Bobo, he's over there on the phone. He gave us a 30-page PPT presentation. So he's like, let's implement all of it. They undergo a whole rebrand. They changed the name of the game even to Fantasy Westward Journey. It's like a whole new game. Within 10 days of rebranding, the game skyrockets all over. It would go on to become the company's most profitable game in the next 20 years. By 2016, Bobo is in the Billionaire Boys Club with a net worth of over $1 billion. He just made it though. Honestly, he barely is a billionaire. Loser. I'm just kidding. Bobo is known for his incessant, unstoppable need to freaking yap. And his yapping is going to constantly get him in trouble. The first being an online questionnaire popped up once. It's like one of those online surveys that keeps asking you weird questions and you have no idea what the purpose could possibly be. This is the first question. Do you have dogs?
Yes.
Fail.
Next, what are your thoughts on tattoos?
Love them.
Fail. Next, if you had the option, how many children would you want your parents to have?
My parents? Maybe just one.
Just you? You little Next question. What are your thoughts on feminism?
Love it.
And lastly, please describe your father in 300 words.
What?
300. You click submit. Thank you for applying for a position at Doi Gaming Company. We will be in contact shortly.
What?
It's literally Bobo's company's job application. But it gets worse. Another incident goes viral. You know how every Lunar New Year, you give out red envelopes to your friends and family?
No, you usually just give out red envelope to the kid.
Bobo sends out digital red envelopes to every single employee in his massive company, which, can you fucking imagine the adrenaline? Here's the thing with red envelopes. You don't want to open it in front of whoever gave it to you because it's rude. Inside is not a voucher. It's not a gift card. Inside is a very long letter. Hi, send me money. The money should be at least $14 and up to $70. If you choose not to provide any money at all, please include a 2,000-word reflection in the envelope and turn it in instead via email. So either give your billionaire boss money, at least $14, or you write 2,000 words and reflect on why you chose not to give him money. A lot more choose to just send him money because, I mean, it does feel like a threat. But then he holds a conference and he announces at his annual conference that all the money he received in the envelopes has been logged. Whichever employee has sent him money, he has 10x'd it and send it right back.
Dang.
Meaning if you gave him $15, you got back $150. It feels like he's testing his employees' loyalty. It's weird. In order to qualify to date him, you must score at the very least, a 6 or 7 out of 10. If you are below the age of 23. At a point, if you classify as healthy, gentle, and traditional girl with at least a B cup bra size. At a point, if you're taller than 5 feet 4 inches. At a point, if you work in the medical field or educational field.
What?
At a point, if you speak English. At a point, if you have beautiful glass skin. At a point, if you're beautiful. At a point, if you have a good relationship with your parents. The only woman that Bobo has ever been known to publicly compliment is his girlfriend, Tang, the one from the beginning of this episode, the one that he's betting money on. He talks about how she's totally fine with his plan of having 50 children, even if it's with surrogates, even if it's with other women. He says that she loves this plan. She wants to be the mother of all of his children. So what they've been doing is they've been going to the US, getting surrogates, putting his little biological fluid in them, and then Tang would adopt them.
Oh.
Bobo is legally not responsible, he believes, legally not responsible for these children because he's just a sperm donor. Tang is their mother.
Whoa.
And she be running this daycare center. She be taking care of all of them and running this full-fledged, like 13 kids little commune cult.
Whoa.
And he says that she also knows that there's many beautiful people in this world and understands what men are like. Finding a stable woman, a beautiful woman, and keeping her clean and disease-free at home is the best thing.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then a few months ago, Bobby sues Tang. Hello, Your Honor. I would like to report a theft. Someone stole $114 million from me. He said that Tang was given money in the form of a loan, over like $114 million, to run this whole operation. Well, it was like for safekeeping and to transfer to other accounts, but also to run the baby operation. She's got to pay for the surrogates. She's got to pay for all this food for the children, the
For
people.
114 million?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was like a monthly spend. It's like, here, take it, and then put some money to this. He said that he is never married. He met Tang on a dating website where she basically tricked him into dating her, and she was not a gentle, virtuous that he wanted as a life partner. That's a literal quote, by the way. I can't make it up, okay? But Tang keeps pursuing him. He falls for her nasty little plans, her little plots. And then it's actually her that keeps telling him, we need to have 50 children, but I can't bear all the children. We need to go and get surrogates. He's saying this is basically kind of her idea. And then I was like, you know what? I'm starting to like this idea. And they both started getting into it. That's what he claims. He claims that he was supporting every single child's financial needs, as well as her needs, as well as paying the rent, the bills. You know, kind of like a dad does, right? But he's like, look at me. Look at what I'm doing. He's a billionaire, by the way, okay? And he's saying it's very complicated. Like, all of this is so complicated. So she stole my money and she dipped. Now, he takes this to court. The judge takes one look at it, and he even includes a statement from it's like a legal letter from the United States where it says, I, Bobo, am just a sperm donor. These are not my children. I have no responsibility for them. Hee hee. So the judge is like, actually, you do take care of the children. You pay for their bills and everything. And he's like, absolutely, Your Honor, because I'm a good man. And she's like, yeah, you can't just call yourself a sperm donor and still be the father. Like, that's not how it works. So you are the father. And Tang, you live with Tang. And even though you're not married, she's your common law wife. So we're going to treat her like your wife in court. Okay. So the judge basically says she's going to take like $40 million or something. She's going to give back some of that, but she gets $40 million. So she has left this relationship free with $40 million.